This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. It's the Miami Heat and Houston. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Oh, here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Johnson. Leonard with the steal. Thompson outside. Puts up a deep three. No good on that one. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Out to Edwards. Wide open look. That's good, and Serenas with the assist.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Now, here's Lillard. Up top, Pippen. On the wing, Thompson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pippen, a screen. The shot by Thompson, no good. Giannis, right side. Out to Edwards. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And it's Leonard missing.
3 misses to start the game. Still trying to break the seal on that hoop.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. That's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
And it's Lillard missing.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Edwards can't hit.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
Pippen, a screen. Nobody near Lillard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Back to Arenas. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And just cooking the D inside. Arenas blows by the contact.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Trailing by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
It's hauled in by Pippen.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's Pippen on the wing. That shot, no good. Miami leading by 4. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Giannis has got his second basket of the night.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
You know, when you talk Kawhi Leonard, you start with his defense, and I don't know if there's a better wing defender around.
Towns, the screen. Arenas can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Heaton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Heat leading by 5 to the paint. Arenas' shot is good. Arenas has got his second bucket.
And he's got all the moves. Arenas not afraid to get inside.
From about 16, Lillard misses. 32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Towns. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Gay scanning the floor. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lillard from outside. No good that time. And we reach the... The end of the first quarter. Heat lead by 7. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Grant laid in with the nice. Touch off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Love wide open. He fires. Misses the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
The Heat leading by 8. Now Morant. Banchero right side. Stolen by Artest. One-on-one here. Here's Rondo. Kept alive by Houston. Over to the wing. They set the pick. Back to Artest. 2 on the clock. And another shot. Miami grabs the miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. So it's Miami now, following the score by Houston. Pass to Gay. Back to Morant. Stolen. Artest on the way. There's the triple. Rebounded by Battier. Miami leading by 6. Gay with it. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And the agility, the hops, Morant just explodes off the floor.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Now here's Morant. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. The shot's good. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for Miami.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Richardson. 5 on the clock. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first half. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Now Redick. Richardson cover. Morant outside. And here's Banchero. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Richardson gets a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so here is Houston. Gilbert Arenas missing his last shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson outside. Here's Artest. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Artest driving to the rack with purpose. A nice combination of hustle and muscle.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Johnson. Outside Arenas. Now Gay. Back to Arenas. And here's the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
Arenas goes in. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Heat leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Mark, you had a chance to defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys, and Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on Rajon Rondo. David?
Guys, I was able to talk with Houston's head athletic trainer about his status. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Towns with the bucket.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
There's a good screen. Thompson gets it inside.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And stolen by Leonard. Pull up Jay. Out to Thompson. Shoots the 3. Thompson with the 3.
Such a silky, smooth stroke from deep. Thompson, excellent accuracy.
Outside Arenas. And slam dunk by Arenas.
Boy, packing a punch with that throwdown. Arenas has some serious bounce.
Outside Pippen. Takes the 3. Arenas grabs the miss.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
6 to shoot. Leonard with the steal. Thompson right side. Antetokounmpo with the steal. For the finish. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Houston.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Arenas. He's got 8. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket. Always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight. And he sinks the 2nd. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 3rd. And now we've got the intentional foul. The Heat making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Leonard on the wing. Outside for Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. Over onto the Kumbo. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter.
You can count on Pippen to get shots to fall now. He's a very reliable offensive option.
And they go to the intentional foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Richardson. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Oh, here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Back to Giannis. Miami needs to get a shot off. The 3 from Morant. And that's collected by Love. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Going upstairs, Mr. Artest. Yes, sir.
The Heat with the lead. Right side Towns. Hits the 3-point bomb. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Sabonis. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
It's still anybody's game. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've led by as much as 10. Plays it up and banks it in. Morant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Heat.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Here's Richardson. Outside Artest. And it's Love, top of the key. Shoots over Lively. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Down low. Knocked away. Stolen by Artest. Here's Love. Softly drops in the floater.
Great touch with the floater. Love showing he has that shot in his bag as well.
Morant outside. Misses from close range. Here's Richardson. Screen by Sabonis. To tie it up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Banchero. It's hauled in by Artest. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Sabonis And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed. Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him, just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Richardson. And a slam dunk by Richardson.
We all know Richardson can really throw it down. Got to keep him away from the basket, or you're going to pay the posterizing price.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And so here is Miami. They lead by 1. Inside. Picked off in midair. Thompson with it. Gilbert Arenas covering. And here's Leonard from 3.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Eaton. To take the lead. Count it, and the foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Hey, give them credit. They fought hard to get back into it, and now they're rewarded with the lead.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Houston.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Heat. Houston in the lead. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Goes up the baseline. The rebound by Edwards. Here's Miami now. Good ball movement here by the Heat. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Outside for Pippen. Offensive rebound. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. To hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off. Guys?
Thank you, David. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes. Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
Suggs with the ball. Out to Morant. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? We know a few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 4. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
Outside Arenas. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Good on both. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Gets the first, that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
And so it's a narrow victory for Houston, pulling it out for the double.